Hello, I'm Aussie Villain and welcome back to episode 16 of the Aston Villa Raise the Holte Football Manager 2018 game. Now, as you can see, we have had a little upturn in form since that last episode where we had those just disastrous games. But before we get any further, I just want to say thank you so much for everyone who's subscribing. I have 50 subscribers right now, which is amazing considering the channel's only been up for a week and a bit. It's thank you so much for the support. Really appreciate that, everyone. Though I have to say, I feel a little bit more pressure now. If I had 50 people in the room watching me play Football Manager, I feel like I would probably become very, very nervous. So I'm glad that it's a virtual viewing and not necessarily sitting here with me, but I appreciate the support, guys. Thank you so much. Now, you may have seen the blue ribbon result here, but we'll go through them in order. After the Everton game, we went and played Newcastle at home. 3-0 win. This was a brilliant performance. We played on the counter-attack. We looked really, really solid defensively. You can see that our defense has picked up. I was really, really happy with this win. It was a needed win as well. Then, as you can see, we went to Stamford Bridge and we only went and won. What a result that was. Now, don't let that scoreline fool you. Chelsea had 27 shots on goal. We had 1 on target. I think we had 4 in total. We absolutely mugged them off. We did no way deserve this win, but we will take it and run. Then Burnley happened. We got Burnley basically. It was a boring game. Literally nothing happened. I don't even think there was a highlight in the game. In hindsight, I think I may have messed up the tactics a little bit. I think I may have played a little bit too narrow. I think perhaps I should have looked to exploit the flanks a bit more, use the pace that we have out there. But I really did not want to lose. I wanted to make sure that we got at least a point from the game. So we did that, but like I say, in hindsight, I think I maybe should have played it with a little bit more width. Then we had the Carling, what's it called now? The Carabao Cup. 4th round against Newcastle. We switched out the whole team and we still won. We still beat Newcastle again. It was another really good performance, another really good defensive effort. As you can see, we gave Alan Hutton the game. He had been complaining about not getting any football, which is fair enough considering we re-signed him as a first team player only last season. But he did really well. Lansbury nicked in with a couple of goals. He got our goal against Chelsea as well. Again, he was complaining about not getting first team football. We gave him the chance and he's proving himself to be a worthy squad player. We have had the draw for the Carabao Cup quarter-final, and look who it is. We've got Birmingham City again. It wouldn't be a season if we didn't get to play them at least once, is it? So that's something to look forward to a little bit further on in the season. But for now, we have Manchester United away, Everton at home. We're in good form, but I think we have to take this with a grain of salt. This episode may not go as well as recent games. If you look at the table, though, I mean, you can see we're playing Man United top of the table today. Arsenal is 5th, so they're not as strong as United, but still going to be a tough game. And we're sitting quite nicely down 10th, 11 points. You can see we've got a nice little buffer, 6 points from the relegation zone. We're going up more than a point a game. Goal difference isn't too bad. Obviously, that last episode, the 6-0 accumulative result didn't help, but we're doing okay. We're sitting right in mid-table, which is what we need to do, and I am pretty happy with that. Other news is that we got Manager of the Month for October, so that was another positive thing, so very happy with that as well. So you can see here, Manchester United's form, they're strong, they're favourites, we're 9-1. I don't hold any great hope for this, but this is the team we're going with. Mings, Elphick, we've put Micah Richards into centre of defence, and that has coincided with the upturn in our defence in all those clean sheets. So it's working for now, so we're going to stick with that. And then Conte as well. Sissoko, Jedinak holding in midfield. Horahan's back fit, so he's going to go centrally box to box. We're going with Green, Gilles and Keenan Davis up top. To be fair, Snodgrass could easily have played out wide. Grealish could easily have played out wide. Even Adoma's done well when we've played him out there. We have some really good wide options. So these are the two for this game. We have Snodgrass in reserve if we need him. But I'm confident that these guys playing inside forwards with our fullbacks hopefully getting forward, we're probably going to have to play this game on the counter-attack. So I'm confident that we can maybe not get thrashed, but we'll see how we go. Okay, so we can see their lineup here. They're not that different to how we're lining up. We should I don't know. I don't know what to make of this. If we go to the dressing room, they appear in good spirits. We've got nothing to lose here. Show everyone what we're capable of. No, that went down like a sack of spuds. Beginning to get a little bit, I wouldn't say annoyed, but Conte is proving to be a little bit temperamental, should we say. Sort of loses interest in games. He's been solid enough, not enough that you'd bad enough to drop him, but he's kind of hoping for more, given that he's, a senior Italian player. I think he actually has a cap or two, so I'm finding him to be a little bit frustrating. Okay, we've less Bjornsson out. Why is that? He had an injury, didn't he? I don't think he's been his best lately. He didn't look sharp. He's just being rested, nothing more than that. How much of a boost? So we know it's the 22 players on the field we have to worry about. Alright, let's see what we can get at Old Trafford. Hopefully something other than a thrashing. So yeah, I've been really happy with Micah Richards in defence. So, we're paying him 60-something grand a week, so at least he's earning it. But, yeah, he's done well. I'm really hesitant to play John Terry anymore. He is very good, actually. We have a few... clear that. We have a few decent young defenders in the system coming up through the under-18s, under-23, so he is actually good at tutoring them, which is nice. So he's not a complete waste of money, but I'm not sure he's going to see... for the love of... He's offside. We did train defending set pieces for the Burnley game. I was thinking of doing it anyway, but that was what was recommended. We're not in the game here. Alright, this is... Alright, maybe sit slightly deeper. I don't know, we're just not playing well. What is it about these games that I'm showing that just go horribly, horribly wrong? We cleared that and no one... I don't know. I don't even know what to say. Look at that, we've got a nice line of defence, and it's... You'd want your goalkeeper maybe from that angle to be doing a little bit better, but... Demand more, I think. Yeah, see, Conte again just looking frustrated. He just... Alright, let's give him maybe a calm down. The problem is that James Bree is a really good option to get forward, but he seems to get caught out a little bit defensively. He's a little bit too ambitious going forward. We just haven't been in the game at all, so I think we'll give it an assertive. That was terrible. Do we take Gil off? No, I don't think we do. I think we'll give them 15 minutes, see what they can do. I don't think the team talk that I gave at the start about show everyone what you're capable of, in past versions of the game, that's worked really well for me, but I don't see it working that well. I think we tried that against City or Everton? I think we tried that one as well. Right, no, we can't do anything. That's Inaki Williams, that Williams. I checked in the scouting report. I think he's somewhere in Spain, I think, right now, so he must have come in over the summer. It's a good header out. I'm wondering, maybe we should close down a little bit less. I'm wondering if we're chasing them around the field and we're getting drawn out of position. Good header out, Davis. If we could happen to keep it to 2-0, I mean, it wouldn't be the end of the world, because I think goal difference is going to be important come the end of the season for us. And I mean, realistically, like I said last episode, these games aren't the ones that are going to determine our fate against these top sides. So let's see if Giuseppe Rossi has anything against his former club. He's been nicking in with a few goals. I've been actually quite happy with what he's doing, considering we're not paying him that much. I think he's proving to be a decent signing for us. Carlos Gil's been rubbish as well, so we'll get him off for Snodgrass. Given that he's on a booking as well, I don't see too much benefit in leaving him on. We have had more, with 40% of the ball this time, which is obviously a little bit better than last time, or last half, I should say. So that's decent. Micah Richards. Oh, come on, Rossi. He's going to get on that. Come on, Rossi. Oh. I don't know if it was as bad a miss as unbelievable. It was... You'd hope he'd hit the target from there anyway. Richards up to Rossi. What can Rossi do? Nothing. Too many defenders around him. Oh, we've got it. No, it's a penalty. Well, I mean, maybe it wasn't a penalty. It looked like a penalty to me, even though it said Horahan couldn't believe it was given. Oh, golly. I think we'll take Horahan off. He's coming back from injury, so we don't necessarily need to risk him playing 90 at this point. The game's gone. Another 3-0. What is it with 3-0 in the games that we're showing? We don't need to see a penalty again. We had looked so good. Here we go, we come back and they make me look like a liar. I do think the pre-match team talk, I don't think that was the right one. I don't think I'm going to use that anymore. Yeah. Oh, we've been so poor again. Last episode we were missing chances. I don't even know that we had a chance. Maybe that Giuseppe Rossi one, if you call that a chance. But yeah, maybe not. Maybe just the calm, not happy. It's a little bit disappointing. I mean, obviously the Chelsea game was a different result for us, but it's a little bit disappointing to find ourselves losing 3-0 to these top teams. Tactical blunder. I didn't change that much, did I? Alright, so let's see where that's left us. We've dropped down to 12th. It's a bit of a dent in our goal difference. But these things happen. Let's hope for a better result against Arsenal. So I'll just quickly play through and we'll be back for Arsenal at Villa Park. Okay, welcome back. We're now about to take on Arsenal. Not making too many changes from the United game. We're bringing Grealish in to play the left wing here. We're bringing Lansbury in as an attacking playmaker, or advanced playmaker I should say, to replace Horahan. I'm just wondering if having someone in that role is going to help us keep the ball a little bit better when we do happen to get it. And Lansbury is better at that role than Horahan, and we do have him on the bench if needed. So I think that will be a benefit to us. Alright, here we go. So the way that I'm looking to approach this is they've got a lot of creative players, so we're going to try play a high line but not press them, and hopefully by not pressing them, that will allow us to react to any through balls and not get played in behind too badly. Okay, so let's go with passionate. Nope, a calm. I expect a much better performance today. I am hoping finally that we can actually watch a win on this save, because I don't think we've had one quite yet. Just make sure that Grealish is going to mark his fullback, and the same with Carlos Gil. I think Carlos Gil is maybe his last start if he doesn't do something here, because we're getting to the point where I'm not against the lesser teams. I think he's okay, as you know, because we get more of the ball. But when we don't have the ball, I don't know that he has that something special that's going to unlock a team necessarily on the counter attack. I just don't think he quite has the pace, and I'm thinking maybe Green or Adobe out there might choose better options for us. Alright, come on boys, let's get a win here. Or at least a goal. I don't think we've seen it. Here we go. Come on, Davis. Pick your head up. Grealish. What's he got for us? Grealish. It's a little bit selfish. So there's been a Brexit update. The game has told me that it is going to happen. It doesn't quite know exactly what it means yet, but none of us really do. What it is suggesting is that instead of work permits, there's going to be a limit to foreign players. Now this works for we have Gonzalez and Tariq out on loan. We've been picked apart beautifully there. Good tackle. So that's good in that they will come back and they won't need work permits. The problem is what happens. What is this player limit? So I'm not really sure how to go about my transfers at this point. Is he offside? Lacazette looked offside, didn't he? Yet? Because if EUs are going to be foreign players, which I assume they will be, and if we can only have 5 of them in the squad, we have already more than that. So, and I'm assuming Irish players would be considered as foreign because Irish players are EU players. So, yeah, I'm not quite sure how to go about this. I have been looking into a couple of younger English players because they're obviously going to be a safe bet. So if I can sign anybody that is English, well, I think we'll look to do that. Otherwise, I'm not sure. I mean, I'm assuming Scottish and Welsh players will be fine because they're part of the UK, so that should be fine. But then there's not many, apart from Snodgrass. Maybe that will prove to be a masterstroke ending up signing him, but he's already early 30s. He's not going to be around forever. Right, keep it going, boys. Keep it going. We are more in this game possession-wise, which is promising. And the lack of highlights, although I'm sure this will be a goal now, again, is promising. Conte, it's easily cut out. What's Davis got? Hold it up. Hold it up. Hold it up. Well done. He did really well there. Richards with a lump to Carlos Gil. Please don't... Oh, penalty. That's a penalty. Here we go. Is it Jadanak stepping forward? I think he is our best penalty taker on the field. I think he's 15. So come on, Yada. Could this be the first goal of the season that is actually shown live? Come on, Jadanak. It It was never in doubt. Oh, thank God, the almost got the end of that. Oh, finally we have a goal that has been seen by the world and not replayed on Goals of the Month. Wonderful stuff. So we've regained possession well. We've also lost a lot of possession and struggled to... Yeah, so that's pretty much us to a T. But I tell you what... Okay, now let's not get carried away. Don't get complacent, or things are going well but you're capable of better. Maybe an assertive don't get complacent. I think that's worked. And maybe calm. I think maybe calmness is the way to go here. Passionately to the Italian, because that's the only way they talk. Tommy Elphick. Calm. Sissoko. Calm. Jedinak. Give him a big kiss and say, well done, son. Henri Lansbury. He's already motivated. He hasn't been that great. And Carlos Yo, no, you're on your last legs. He did win the penalty, to be fair, so he hasn't been completely useless. Okay, let's hope we don't choke in the second half. Look at this, it's like watching Barcelona. So we're holding our own here, which is promising. There will inevitably be a goal for Arsenal. Here it is, isn't it? This is it. Oh, how can you miss? Was that a miss or was that a Golini save? I think Golini saved that, which is miraculous. Another concentrate. They've got an injury. Some guy we've never heard of from the German 3rd division or something. Alright, what have we got here? Come on. Keep your heads, boys. Hyrone Mings. Elphick, don't stuff around with it. Beautiful ball for Lansbury. Keenan Davis back to Lansbury after the tackle. No, I just can't quite pick the pass there. Lump into the box. Conte sweeping in behind beautifully. Up to Keenan Davis. Jedinak with a crunching tackle. We're giving them too much ball. There it is. Alright, encourage. We just couldn't. Yeah. Is it Conte that left his man? I think Welbeck's playing wide, isn't he? Yeah, Conte just left his man for a second and they found him. Alright, do we have a second goal in us? Oh, Carlos Yo! From a corner. Now we know Arsenal aren't the greatest from corners. Carlos Yo, nice. Oh, it's not quite high enough. Oh, what's happened here? Red card. What happened there? Nacho Monreal, he's gone. No idea what's happened there, but they're down to 10. Alright. We've got Keenan Davis on the edge of the area here. I don't know if he's got a good shot on him or not. Ball in. No. Oh my god. Are we going to concede a counter-attack goal here? I cannot believe. Okay. If they're down to 10, I wonder if we should look to try and control the game a little bit better. I don't think we'll change much else. We'll just, instead of countering, we'll just try and control it. Oh, well done, Mings. Lansbury, has he got passed back to Davis? Davis back to Jedinak! Oh! What a goal that would have been. Do we do a concentrate? We'll do a concentrate. A draw here, even though they're down to 10, is not bad. We've got to look big picture, top half, middle table. A draw is fine. Can we nick it though? Can we nick it? We all want to nick it. Alright, Mings, Richards, no. We just don't want to concede. Richards up to Lansbury. Lansbury to Grealish. Grealish into Lansbury again to Davis. What's happened there? The game has freaked out that we might have scored. Alright, hold him up. Oh no. Well done, Conte. Ball up. Okay, come on, Davis. We've got men wide, both wings. Pick your man. Come on, Grealish. Run at him, son. Run at him. Back post. Gill's coming in. Can he find a ball back to Davis? Oh! How did he miss? How did he miss? Just put your foot through it, see if we can nick it. Yabanak. Oh, Davis. He's offside. I tell you what. Keenan Davis at the end there. I mean, he's young. We've got to give him that. Let's face it. Okay, we proved. Yeah, a lot of the foot. That was fine. It was good. We scored a goal, albeit a penalty. We didn't lose, albeit they had 10 men. But I think we can be relatively happy with that. So let's see what that's done to the table. Still sitting in 12th. 12 points. 5 points above relegation. We're only 8 points off Europe, if we're going to be ambitious. But that's not... that is being ambitious. So I think what we will look to do here is I'll play through some of these games. We might come back. We want to do the Birmingham derby, don't we? So maybe we'll come back for Southampton at home and then the Birmingham derby in the Cup. That seems like a good thing to do, I think. So thank you very much for watching. That's it for this episode. If you have enjoyed it, do give me a thumbs up. If you're new, subscribe. Other than that, I've been Aussie Villain. Thank you very much for watching. And as ever, to round out, we have a few of our goals of the month for October.